What's up, guys? Good morning. Welcome to another episode. Today is Thursday, I believe. No, Wednesday. Wednesday in Melbourne. Um, Tuesday for much of the world. Welcome for another episode. I missed yesterday's stream. I forgot to actually notify everyone, but it was basically doubling up with the Medikey stream because Medikey did a stream with the artist revealing what the fourth edition Medikey is looking like. And yeah, I couldn't clash with my own project stream, right? So I forgot to update everyone. Anyway, what's going on? I hope you guys didn't kind of hang around yesterday waiting for me, but we are here today, and we have an amazing show lined up and a conversation. Again, love having conversation with you guys. What's happening? Let's see who's up. Lee, how you doing? Pogi, Galano, good morning. Sir Maddie, good morning. I noticed I kept saying good morning, good evening, and good night to everyone when I could have just said good morning, right? It's a good morning everywhere in NFT land. Michael will give away another Astro friend today. Gian, hello all. Al Castellanos, sounds Greek. Good morning, mates. What's happening? Dr. DeFi, Steve Aoki, and why VVD brought chubby corns. Interesting. What is going on, guys? Awesome. Slava, what's up? Jesus Morales Jr., what's up? Matt McKenna, good morning. Medicare is looking pretty fly. Yeah, man, Gabe, it is looking epic. I am so happy you guys have finally seen it. I've been dying to show you guys. We've all been dying to show you guys. Tuning in from California, John, how are we doing? James, good morning. Good day, brother. James, good. Two James in a row. That's interesting. Pappy, heard of Terra Nullius? Oh, that's a pretty cool project to go through. No, I recently came across it. Who brought it up again? I forgot who brought it up. But we will definitely go through a little bit of Terra, whatever that, however you pronounce that. Yeah. Who was the person that brought it up? Was it Adam? It was Adam. No, it was Leonardus. Was it Leonardus? Leonardus. All right. We'll go through a little bit of that. Was it Leonardus? Yeah, he did. Yep. Yep. Sick. We'll go through this as well. All right, guys. Let's go through some news. We'll have a chat with you guys. And thoughts of doing a meetup for us in the Southeast. You mean Melbourne, Johnny? Dude, I would love to. And I would totally love to do a meetup. I'm definitely doing a meetup in Australia, in whether it be Melbourne or Sydney or everywhere. But we are definitely doing regular meetups when COVID's a bit safe. I have a 12-month-old, so I have to be a little bit more safer than everyone else. But when we open up and it seems good, like I am so down to start running meetups, start running accelerators, start running hackathons. My venture fund is there to back everything. We are in touch with Blockchain Australia. Maybe we'll get into some universities and start some serious accelerators here in Australia or wherever it may be, digital ones. Maybe we'll do it through the metaverse. Who knows? But man, I am so keen to get organized and start pushing like NFT innovation, right? Yeah, it's just a cool space, and I think everyone needs a little bit of direction, like collectively, me included. So maybe if we were to start these hackathons and really start putting, gamification behind the creating and driving of utility innovation, maybe we'll get a lot more cool stuff happening, and we can, always find cool artists, and they can collaborate with cool devs. And I think, yeah, the space needs so much more of these meetups. So we'll definitely be doing that, right? We're looking at side-eyeing Chloe, whose confused expression is a meme. It's a cute meme that a lot of people have used. Now, this meme sold for like 75K USD, and it's funny because they've said side-eyeing Chloe Clem's confused expression sells as an NFT, but for far less than some other memes. So this one sold for what, 70 sold as an NFT for about 100K worth of cryptocurrency. 74,000 US dollars. Life-changing money. Come on, 74,000 US dollars. It probably would have been in Ethereum at the time, but this seems to be her now. The camera then pans to Chloe's expression of confusion. They look at the toddler's face. Has joined the internet's vocabulary as a way to express feeling disturbed, concerned, or apprehensive. Not so much. I think we just use it if we're confused, right? Last week, Chloe's family, who lived in Utah, announced they would sell their meme as an NFT, a unique digital token that adds a collectible aspect to digital images. Man, it's so wholesome to see people that were being used in memes and obviously went on to be viral. It's so cool that they can make money. Most of them are growing up as kids and making money or selling their meme as an NFT. And $75,000, a lot of money. So, relative to other memes, it might be a little less. I don't really care. But, congrats to the person that bought that. This Disaster Girl, now age 21, sells original meme as for $650,000. I actually know the other meme more than this. How much did this NFT sell for? I'm not sure if you guys remember, but Charlie Bit My Finger got sold as an NFT. Did we have a sell price for this? Charlie Bit My Finger NFT. This sold for half £500,000. 760,000 US dollars. Now the interesting thing that they did with Charlie Bit My Finger NFT is that they actually removed the original from the internet. Charlie Bit My Finger. 2.1 million views. That's not the original, right? No, that is not the original. So these are all like fake. So they actually removed the original from YouTube, which I think should have stayed because that's where all the value comes from. Like the whole historical, the reason it exists there is to prove that it existed on YouTube in the early days, right? Now you've got all these other Charlie Bit My Fingers, and now people growing up in this day and age don't even know where Charlie Bit My Finger came from. But I think it actually devalues the NFT. If the NFT had stayed on here, I think it would have probably it would have done better, in my opinion. Yeah, I think YouTube doesn't own the NFT, or it doesn't own something of collective value. It wouldn't really change anything if they had just left the NFT. All right, guys, as usual, we do a giveaway. Here we go. So just gonna pin this at the top. But we do a giveaway as usual every single day in Discord. So let's click. Whoops, the Medikey office. Medikey Discord, you know how we do. Go to the Medikey Discord link at the top, join it. We had like 3,000 bots join recently, so we're gonna kick them out. I think there's like 12,000 total members, not 15,500. Anyway, in the Medikey stream giveaways, you can see this thing. Smash the emoji button once, and we will spit out a winner in 25 minutes. Someone's gonna win an Astrofan. I think I've given away like 50 Astrofans by now, but yeah, someone will get it. Also, we're definitely going to go through Medikey for design. I'm not sure how many of you guys tuned in for the artist reveal, but that's something we'll show you guys again. But all right, let's rewind it back to this article that came out. Epic CEO has bad news if you were hoping to see Fortnite NFTs. All right. On Monday, Tim Sweeney tweeted that Epic isn't touching NFTs in a public response to what was presumably an NFT pitch. Is that really what he said? Replied, "We aren't touching NFTs as the whole field is currently tangled up with an intractable mix of scams, interesting decentralized tech foundations, and scams." He said scams twice. Hi, Tim Sweeney, Epic. Sir, please check your inbox. Twitter one. Hope to talk to you. I actually responded to this dude. DK Stark co-investor Stark. Interesting. That's like saying we don't use email because there are email scams. NFT are an entire category of tech. Poor analogy. Basically, he's saying because it's quite scammy. Maybe he looks at the avatar projects or the images and the JPEGs and he calls it a scam because he can't see why they hold value. But Tim Sweeney, from what I have seen, has been a pretty big proponent of the metaverse, user generated content. I'm sure he knows how NFTs may play a part in that. Doesn't make sense that he doesn't know. Um, yeah, it is. Bring your comments, guys. Yeah, Tim. It doesn't make sense for him to discount NFTs or not really use them moving forward because um, it's a big part of the whole future digital space, right? So anyway, he said we aren't touching NFTs. I don't think he meant to be that kind of specific. I think yeah, NFTs are such a broad range. I'm sure, like imagine a game that Epic Games create that have virtual land available as NFTs. I cannot imagine how much people would buy that virtual land. I totally think that sort of stuff is coming. Um, but anyway, that was an interesting comment that came out, and the article started to write about it. On Monday, Tim Sweeney tweeted blah 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 in a public response to what was presumably an NFT pitch. He cites the space's problems with scams as a reason for his hesitancy, which sparked some discussion in the comments as strong statements about crypto. Blah blah blah. While Sweeney's publicly made his position clear, it's not likely to stop him from getting a wave of NFT pitches. You can see for yourself searching at Tim Sweeney Epic NFT on Twitter. It's understandable why people try though. Fortnite has made billions through the sale of virtual objects. People use Fortnite's example of selling skins as the bull case for NFTs to exist in the gaming industry because skins have gone on in Fortnite to sell billions of dollars worth. Why wouldn't people buy NFTs as skins? While the NFT space does have fake art, blah 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 blah. Interestingly, Sweeney also retweeted part of a semi-viral thread about Web3, or a popular concept in the crypto community. Why is this linking to another article? Where is the thread? Okay. As opposed to Web 2.0, where most people spend their days on platforms owned by massive companies like Facebook, Twitter, and Google, of course, cryptocurrency, especially Ethereum, plays a big part in that vision. Part of the thread Sweeney retweeted recalls an early version of the web with open protocols, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, okay. Well, looks like he is a big proponent of Web 3.0. So I'm actually curious to see what more he is doing in the space. I do know some companies like, what are they called? Crucible are kind of like this inter-metaverse connecting layer that are working with Epic. So they are looking at blockchain and the solutions blockchain can bring. I'm sure NFTs will make sense further down the line. That's enough about Tim Sweeney. Side-Eye and Chloe, we have talked about you before. Mark Cuban and Coinbase. Oops. Mark Cuban and Coinbase back Eternal, an NFT marketplace for trading Twitch streamer clips. This was pitched to me, Eternal. Somehow missed it. I don't think we got back in time, but it's a pretty damn cool concept. The NFT world collectively seems to be trying to turn internet memories into one big game. So Eternal is a project where you can turn your Twitch streams into moments. And similar to NBA Top Shot, but what they're trying to do is turn your Twitch streams into moments that should bring some collective nature to Twitch and streamers on Twitch, right? So here we go. So it goes listings total 28 out of 300. Creator rarity common, lowest ask $2. So people are there's certain streams going for X amount of money, which is pretty cool. I mean, content and videos, gaming, it seems like a great niche for it. The startup is building up a pretty wide roster of crypto investment firms and of personalities as its backers, including NFX, Mark Cuban, Coinbase Ventures, Gary Vaynerchuk, Dapper Labs, and Arrington Capital, who have invested $4.5 million in the startup in this latest round. We were actually going to invest like 100K, but anyway, a little bit frustrating not to get that one. But there's going to be many projects that will go on to make NFTs in this space. But in saying that, I think MetaKey are going to be doing something with Eternal. So that'll be interesting to watch how we kind of work this in. But yeah, kind of making NFTs of moments, of plays, of clips. I think movie clips as NFTs will make a lot of sense. I can definitely see that sort of thing coming out. But everyone's going to be looking at what NFTs are eventually. Flow. Oh, I think they're building on Flow. Flow has a pretty low-key suite of active marketplaces on its chain at the moment, but Eternal has shown early momentum. According to Crypto Slam, the marketplace has done about $300,000 in transactions this summer. You know what's interesting, guys? I'll tell you something interesting, right? If you think Eternal is going to be a big project, the way to invest in Eternal is to go to Crypto Slam, find Eternal, find their very early mints of their moments and buy them, because right now it seems like no one really knows about Eternal. But if Eternal does become a giant, the way to invest in projects traditionally used to be in the crypto space to buy the cryptocurrency tokens, right? That's how people invest in the space. But in the NFT world, if you think a project is going to go on to do really, really well, then what you do is you pick up their early NFTs, if not the very first NFTs. So I might do a really deep dive into this and try and figure out which ones were the very early NFTs. Serial number 96. There you go. So maybe that I would assume that refers to the date of mint. Serial number 8, $250. Yep. 36, 99, 25, 139. Interesting. Yeah, definitely will take a look. Right. Yeah. How do we join the giveaway? Asks Brian. Brian, you go to the giveaway for a Medikey pinned chat, top of this chat. It should take you into here, and you click the loot the what is this? The party emoji on this giveaway, and it automatically spits out a winner. So it ends in 25 minutes. It should end earlier than that. I think we have team giveaway. Yep. 16 minutes. All right. Oh, this giveaway was for the Medikey. So I think someone from the Medikey. Oh, someone won an edition for the Medikey. Okay, cool. Bit confusing there. Yeah. So if you think this project is going to do really well, invest in the early projects. Invest in their early NFTs. I will be looking at their early NFTs and maybe picking up some stuff. Right. So that's a pretty cool thing coming up. Another thing we can go through a little bit later is Joe Rogan mention NFTs on his stream, which I thought was pretty interesting. If add all right, we'll talk about this a bit later. Oh no, oh, we already went through that actually. Yeah, so Joe Rogan went through it. Anyway, let's keep going. Introducing the Play to Earn Incubator. So Decentraland came out with this article. Oh, we're giving away an edition 4. My bad. All right, you know what? I'll give away an edition 4. Wait. All right, fine. Let's do it. Edition 4. All right, whoever wins this wins an edition 4. And to top it off, I'll give you an Astra friend as well. All right. Is that what it said? Did it say edition 4 or? I'm so confused. Oh, it's an edition 4. I didn't even read that. All right, fine. You get an edition 4 and a Medikey. I realized like 30 minutes into the stream. Let's do it. All right. You would have probably got an Astra friend. I was like reading your comments and I was like, what do you mean? Like not getting an edition 4. Fine. Edition 4 plus a Medikey. Let's do it, guys. If you haven't seen the edition 4, you know what? I'm going to show it to you guys right now, what it looks like, because it is pretty damn cool. Let me put the desktop audio on, and hope you guys can see this. But if you have not seen the edition 4, here it is right now. Sound is on. Boom. Boom. Wait. Oh. Yeah. Hey. I'm just butchering this. But basically, Yeah. It didn't start from the beginning, so it looked like it started mid loop. But if you watch it from the beginning, basically our spaceship comes out of the keyhole. Our captain, a female lead, jumps in to the Medikey universe, starts chopping up some baddies. Um, Her pet comes out of the keyhole. Um, Basically, this is our Medikey edition 4. It's probably the coolest, one of the coolest Medikeys we have collectively worked on to date. And this is what we revealed probably yesterday at around this time. So this is the reason why I couldn't do the stream. So everyone's been waiting for the edition 4 for the Medikey. And remember, guys, if you buy a Medikey, this is going to be sold for 0.2 Ethereum. If you buy a Medikey, you get access to DCL Blogger Medikey. Remember, if you get that Medikey, not only do you get access to our Discord, but you also get an avatar project that we're working on. This is a sneak peek of the avatar project, and it's some of its traits. But these 3D models you'll be able to take to projects like Decentraland, to potentially the sandbox if we can work them in, to our in-house built games, to other games, etc. They come. Yes, you can take the Medikey, but the Medikey will get you access for free, minus the gas fees, for Medikey avatars, right? So everyone with the Medikey will be able to claim an avatar. You'll be able to join the Discord. You'll be able to check out our course database. We have a course database up and running. We have a DAO. We have a bunch of different games you can, I think, already integrate into. We're doing stuff with licensed partners. And yeah, there's so much going on. No, BF says, is that only for edition 4? No, everyone with a Medikey will get an avatar, right? And we're working with some licensed partners, and I can't wait to announce who we're working with because it is probably the biggest brand in the tech space. If you know tech, you will know them. But I can't wait to tell you guys who we're working with this avatar project, whose traits you'll be able to find in the avatar itself. Maybe you'll be lucky enough to roll them. But yeah, this is some of the work we're doing. We've got I think we've done some teasers of the avatars before. Let's see if I can pull up maybe in the Discord, maybe in the announcements we've announced some stuff regarding the avatar. Let's see. Oh, right, we're working with Ethermon, so you'll be able to get a pet. So everyone will be airdropped an Ethermon pet. This is not the pet you'll be airdropped. You'll be airdropped another one, which will give you a chance to find this at a higher rate. So it'll be a higher percentage chance for you to drop this pet, which is the captain's pet, right? So we're doing all this sort of things to do. We're doing all this sort of stuff with, where did it go? Yeah, we're doing all this sort of stuff with the Medikey. You know, we're doing stuff in the sandbox. We just had a partnership announcement with Hexarchia. And we had another one with Influence. So we're kind of teaming up with everyone in the space. I'm just trying to find where our Medikey avatars are. So, all right, cool. I don't think looks like we haven't talked much about the Medikey avatars, but they're pretty cool, guys. You can get, without spoiling too much, you can maybe roll a robot, you can roll an alien, and our artist has done an amazing job making them pretty damn cool. So anyway, that's going to be dropping tomorrow. Shit, is that tomorrow or the day after? I think it's going to be dropping. Okay, someone confirm. Michael, do you mind confirming the time right now? But I think tomorrow it's going to be dropping. Medikey 4 edition is going to be dropping 7,500 of them at exactly an hour prior to this. So an hour and a half prior to this, I have the. Here we go. So this is the timings, right? So September 30th, which is tomorrow at 8 a.m. Melbourne time, which is September 29th, 6 p.m. EST, 10 p.m. UTC. All right. Yep. So this thing's going to be dropping. So good luck to everyone to grab one, right? I'm not sure if it'll take 24 hours, 5 minutes to sell out. Maybe it'll take 5 weeks to sell out. It doesn't bother any of us. The project will keep going and keep building utility. So at the end of the day, it's not about dropping and selling out immediately. That isn't the goal. The goal is to get a community that's very interested in building the space with us. We're going to be here for decades. So how much AUD roughly? I'm not sure, James. 0.2 Ethereum is what, 600 USD, maybe 750 AUD, maybe 800 AUD. Yeah, good luck. Good luck, everyone. Oh, if it, we will be releasing it 10 minutes earlier in the Discord, which is what we do. We go to the Discord, we announce it 10 minutes earlier than the times that we propose here. And yeah, we do it 10 minutes earlier in the Discord, and then we put it on Twitter. So if you want first dibs, jump into the Discord and keep tuned in at exactly 7:50. We'll be dropping a link to where to buy it from. Is there a limit? Yeah, it's 7,500 you can buy all up. Is there a limit per wallet? I'm not sure. I don't think so. It's going to be released on Rarible. I don't think there's a limit to Rarible purchases. But I haven't seen anyone transact more than 25. The MetaKey will be buying 500 of them. 250 will go to the, what do you call it? The key masters. So key masters are those that own 1, 2, and 3. There's 250 of them, so they get them for free. So 250 will go straight to them, and another 250 we will keep just to do giveaways. And we got some massive hackathons coming up. We can do partnership collaborations. So that's what the MetaKey will be doing. But none of them will be sold. Absolutely all of them will be either given away or yeah, pretty much given away. All right. Let's keep going, guys. Didn't really want to touch upon the MetaKey too much, but just want to put on your radar if you haven't seen it. It again, Eternal. I might put a note down here to check it out. These are the kind of stuff I like to look at when no one's really paying attention, because no one's really talking about Eternal. So this is the time to actually go check it out. And if you like the platform, buy some really early stuff, right? I know you may look at this Eternal thing and be like, oh, there's not much volume, no real influencers talking about it. But that's the good thing. You want to get in when influencers are not talking about it, right? Because when influencers are talking about it, you're already, it's usually at the top of the cycle, of that mini cycle, and prices drop quite a lot after that, usually. Yeah, let's keep going. Introducing the Play to Earn incubator. This is by Decentraland, so Play to Earn, as demonstrated by the success of Axie Infinity, Gods Unchained, and Zrun, is the hottest new trend in digital gaming, offering tantalizing rewards for players and in some cases a source of income. Our Decentraland, with a fully fledged SDK, a vibrant community, and paired with a smooth layer 2 integration, Polygon is the perfect setting for the development of a P2E ecosystem. Indeed, Wondermine, a P2E game in which players mine meteors to collect loot and craft materials that can be turned into Decentraland wearables, has proven itself one of Decentraland's most popular experiences. Seeking the next generation of gaming talent, so the Decentraland Foundation will be scouting for and accepting applications from a maximum of 3 teams, either already operating inside Decentraland and external to the platform, and granting mana and land leases. The foundation will also match teams with a network of mentors and advisors, follow up with teams regarding their progress, and coordinate the rollout of funds, communicate progress updates to the Decentraland community, ensure that first working MVP is delivered by teams within 3 months. With a soon-to-be-announced partner coming on board to match the Decentraland Foundation's investment, there is the potential for 6 teams to be funded, meaning a significant influx of P2E games hitting the metaverse in 2022. How to get involved? Send an email to creators at Decentraland. Description: your team, a portfolio of your work to date, roadmap and deliverables, what assistance you will require. Pretty cool. So it looks like Decentraland are getting a bit more heavier in creating games in Decentraland. Now, Decentraland are really, really well funded. I don't, I'm kind of surprised that they are not pumping out incubators or hackathons and game jams literally every 1 to 3 months. Like, now is the time to go really hard on that sort of stuff. I do know there's some pretty big events coming up. So anyway, that is a cool thing to note, because if you're a game designer, if you have a team that are into P2E gaming, maybe you can build something in DCL. We went through that. A couple more things to go through. Snoop Dogg has come into the space buying NFTs. Surprisingly, the X-Copy art NFTs that I sold the other day was bought by his alt account. Very crazy, right? So that's a really weird experience, selling an NFT to Snoop Dogg. But if you guys haven't noticed, and this is kind of how the dynamic between the art industry works, but Xcopy had a pretty big sale on the last 2 to 3 days. I think he sold a couple of pieces in the $3 million range, and because of that, you know, not everyone can afford the $3 million pieces, obviously, but there's multi editions. So multi editions is where Xcopy sold, 750 of the same thing. So suddenly there were many people that owned these, and you can see that when that sort of sale happens, there's a lot of purchasing activity in the multi-edition pieces. So this is where it kind of happened over here, and then suddenly everyone started buying up these NFTs. Mine sold over here with the Afterburn, and Afterburn right now has a floor of like between 7 and 8 Ethereum. Let's just say 7.5 Ethereum. Pretty good, pretty big money, right? If you also go to Crypto Art Pulse, maybe we can see some of the ones that have sold in here. So 14 hours ago, it's $20,000. So it's gone up to 20,000 USD, which is pretty crazy because a lot of people bought them for $1,000. But it seems like this may be the start of a lot of momentum for Xcopy pieces once again. Pretty established Xcopy is probably going to go on to be a pretty successful. Yeah, it looks like Xcopy is going to be a pretty successful artist moving forward. So in my opinion, like if you're looking for a mid-ranged NFT or an artist to follow, looks like there's some Xcopy art that's still relatively cheap. I mean, it's still 20,000 US dollars, but Xcopy is probably one of the most significant artists in the whole NFT scene. So to have one of his pieces, and if any of his single edition pieces go on to sell for millions, tens of millions, then these should see pretty strong activity. So definitely am holding on to these, right? I have 11 of these afterburns. I kind of went a little bit crazy and bought 13 of them for $1,000 each when they were first minted. So I was like, yo, it's Xcopy, right? Everyone's going crazy about Xcopy. I might as well just buy 11 or 13. I bought a bunch and I've been sitting on them for quite a while. Till he's gone on, till time has done the art industry justice. And this is what happens. Time makes things more valuable. You just some NFTs you just sit on until they go up in value. Anyway, yeah, definitely bullish on Xcopy. We had so that happened, right? So Snoop Dogg bought Xcopy art, which is crazy because those sales came from mine, and I knew they sold for 5 Ethereum each, and I was like, oh, that's cool. They sold for 5 Ethereum each. Did not know Snoop Dogg bought them. Leonardus NFT comes up with the first NFT on Ethereum was just rediscovered. Terra Nullius released on August 7th, 2015. So as far as the industry knew, Ethereum was the first NFT project. Looks like Terra Nullius is the new one. And it looks like what you can do is mint. So I'm not sure how this works, if there's an unlimited mint function, but people can mint notes basically on a notepad sort of thing. So you can see people here have minted We Like the Cats, right? Some people have minted emojis, rocket, Paraguay. So some people are minting countries. I think it's an unlimited mint function, so people can mint as many as you want. Congratulations to someone won the giveaway. Congrats to Ivan Bam Bam. You won a Medikey Edition 4. So congrats to you, my friend. You don't have to tune in tomorrow to buy a Medikey Edition 4. You get one straight away. Jeez, that's a lot of emojis. All right. What was I going to do? I totally forgot. Yeah. Oh, that's right. We were going to check out on OpenSea. We were going to check out Terror. What was it called again? Terra. Terra. All right. Maybe we cannot see it on. Oh, okay. Here we go. Here's a collection. Yeah. Let's see how they're doing. Again, I think how it works is the NFTs themselves are being minted originally from the original contract, and they're being wrapped and being sold onto OpenSea, but the wrapper itself has a 4,000 wrapping limit. Now, I don't know how that works, because I don't see why you can't make another wrapper that can wrap the NFTs minted on the original contract and make another sort of contract / wrapper, right? So this is a bit of a weird thing. I don't know how the scarcity of this sort of thing works. If you click activity, you can see a lot of people buying these NFTs. They're buying them for all sorts of reasons. Teaser spaces, I love you, sold for 0.39. I think if you do one, I'm not sure if you can do another one. I'm pretty sure you can, right? We all gonna make it 0.25. LFG, NFT God, not gonna make it 0.29 ETH. Good morning 0.25. So it looks like a lot of people have. I'm pretty sure people have made multiples of the same NFT. So we're gonna make it again. That's all for 0.25 Ethereum. So there's two of these, right? We saw WGMI there, and up here I think we saw it again. Sure, so not gonna make it. So we're all gonna make it. Yeah, but yeah, I don't know if these have value. I'm not even sure how to invest in these. Yeah, because it's unlimited. It's unlimited, right? So maybe the first ever word that's minted of the original one, but then again, like these are being minted this year. It's a little bit confusing. But whoever figures it out, maybe there is a way. Maybe there is a way to invest in them. So 22 of them, Nish says, were minted in 2015 initially. In my opinion, those are the valuable ones. I agree. Yeah, I would agree with that. The 2015 ones that were minted back then would definitely hold value. These ones, I'm not sure if they hold value. They could. It depends on how the space progresses. But you know, speculation is a crazy thing in this space. People can come in and buy them, whether you think they're going to have value or not. It doesn't matter. Maybe some people might think it has value and jump in and try and buy them, which they're clearly doing. So maybe like when the wrapper is like there's 4,000 max wrapped ones, right? And maybe there's only like 10 WGMI notepads, and maybe because they're rare, they will go on to have value. Who knows? Okay, I don't know, but just putting this on your map because hey, it's a 2015 project. But yeah, do some deep diving first before we figure out how to invest into this one. Joe Rogan said on let me see if this thing works. It does. 1 second, guys. Check. Is that a battery? Oh damn, it's out of battery. So I actually can't listen to this.
By no means the world's only fungible commodity. Okay, I know. I understand it even less now.
Yeah, I have heard of fungible like used in economics, but yeah,
so, but you can't replicate.
So yeah, non-fungible. So basically, it's like I've made a little video.
Well, it looks like Joe Rogan.
Yeah, I've made a video of me, a 30-second video of me like running around, a park or something like that. If I want to make that non-fungible, then I mint it. And by minting, use a minting service like Foundation or Zora.
Yeah. Oh wait, it's on.
And you get a crypto wallet, and you get the crypto wallet set up. You put money in it. It's converted into the crypto of your choice. So let's say ETH.
All right. Well, I can't hear it. So you guys can hear it.
Ethereum.
That's a very popular crypto. Do you know about that?
Yeah.
Hold down the power.
ETH.
Check. So anyway, looks like Joe Rogan is talking about NFTs. He's been explained what NFTs are by Reggie. So at the end of the day, you guys can hear it. All good. But very cool that it's suddenly hitting their radar, and he's talking about people's experiences and all that sort of stuff. But I think the Bored Ape Yacht Club made it on here somewhere, so you can see how people are talking about whatever this NFT is. So let's see what kind of made. Well, let's see what got some screen time here. Non-fungible. So you had to learn about non-fungible first. Anyway. Let's see what the comment says. The title should be Reggie Watts does not explain NFTs to Joe. Joe Rogan is an NFT gold mine and he doesn't even know it. Yep. Joe Rogan is an NFT gold mine and he doesn't even know it. The truest comment of this whole space. $10 bill on your pocket is a fungible because it's the same as the $10 bill in my pocket. Completely interchangeable. Non-fungible means it can't be copied and it's unique. NFTs are like those certificates that say you own and named a star. I think we've officially moved into an era where everyone wants to be the thinker and no one wants to be the sculptor. This video was supposed to clear up NFT. Now I'm more confused. Advice of the day: never buy anything from someone who can't explain his product. Yeah, NFTs are a very difficult thing to explain. I've explained it 100 times probably on podcasts and stuff. So I've kind of got my spiel on what NFTs are. The clip's from May 9th, 2021. My bad. Latest one is from 27th September with the feature of Basie. Thank you, Nick. Thank you so much. Joe Rogan, NFT. Well, these are all months ago. Anyway, I think that actually hit Twitter somewhere. Let me see if I can find it. Joe Rogan. Nope. Joe Rogan. NFT. Yeah. There we go. There's a picture of him talking about Basie. I guess I'm pretty sure he started talking about. We got 7 sales already on the Joe Rogan NFT. So people already selling Joe Rogan NFTs. How though? That's crazy. I don't even know if you can do that. Okay, here we go. So this is a tweet. Joey is part of the right click save as crew. Not gonna make it. Anyway, you guys watch it in your own time because I can't hear anything, right? But Joe Rogan believes. Joe Rogan believes in insane conspiracy theories, but doesn't believe in NFTs. LMAO. Yeah. Look, it's hard, guys. It's hard to understand what NFTs are. You see a JPEG, and then you see people paying millions of dollars for it. If you don't understand the tech, you don't understand the value. Why is Bitcoin worth, $30,000 to $40,000 when all it is a code or a number on a public database saying that Maddie owns 1 BTC, right? What really is that BTC? Well, it's just a signal of ownership on the spreadsheet. So this is the same thing. It's a signal of ownership, but instead of just being a number 1 of Bitcoin, it links to certain things, and you can use those in different games and projects. So there is still a lot of mainstream education to be done. I think we're still 12 months away from way more than. I think our community is going to probably 10 to 20, probably 50x in size, complete NFT community in the next year. But we are definitely going to move away from NFTs are just JPEGs in the future, because they're definitely not. And there's more that can be done, right? We all know that stuff. So that's that. That's pretty much it, guys, right? So we had some awareness of NFTs, and we're going to continue getting this right-click save as commentary for a pretty long time, until, I guess, it's kind of the pressures on the NFT industry to do more about the space. What were we going to go through? I was thinking of, I think one of you guys mentioned a project. Which Heart's floor is being swept? See, Daniel got his Twitter account. Don't blame the right-click save as crew, because if an NFT has no history or utility, they are essentially correct. True, right? If all you can do is just look at the image and it doesn't really do anything, then yeah, it's really, well, why are you paying for that image if it doesn't have any historical significance? That is true. Before we end, check out CryptoBots 2017. All right, Nick, I'll do it for you, my friend. The last thing we'll look at is CryptoBots. CryptoBots, I think. So is it these guys? CryptoBots is a game centered around cryptographic, not even gonna say it, unique collectible bots on the Ethereum blockchain. I can't remember these guys. I do sort of remember these guys. Have they been around for a long time? They have been around for a long time. So 2018 project. God knows what happened here. 4.3 Ethereum. Looks like there was a surge here and another surge here. That's an interesting find. An hour ago, 2 hours ago, 3 hours ago. 2018. That is quite interesting. The Heart Project floor going crazy. From 2017, first play to earn. Yo, Maddie, have you seen the Decentralized Bone Society? No, I haven't. Hidden Gem. Shaq bought a creature. Actually from 2017. Right. Yeah, well, definitely we'll check out the contract for these. You are right. It does seem like a hidden gem. Do they have unique traits or are they just images? Are the traits also stored in here? Oh, there is traits. That is pretty cool. That is pretty cool. Yeah. I guess well, how many 10,000 avatar projects are there in the 2017 space? There's like 2. I'd say CryptoPunks and these guys, right? There isn't any other one. So I would say this is pretty significant. That's an interesting one. Definitely an interesting one. Yeah. Cool. Nice one, Nick. Let's look at another one. So someone brought up saying that what was it? Banks and Gary just bought the Heart Project. What in the world is the Heart Project? I love how you guys tell me about NFTs. The Heart Project NFT, the Heart Project. This one? I'm assuming it's this one. Yeah, it is this one. What even is this? This is going crazy. 4 minutes ago, 5 minutes ago, 6 minutes ago, 7 minutes ago, 90 days. These guys launched on September 23rd. It's going crazy now. What even is this? The Heart Project is a community-run creative studio which enables passionate lovers of creativity to shape the art we interact with. 10,000 unique tokens on the Ethereum-based blockchain will serve as membership passes which grant access to creative contributions and shared ownership of our group creations. The Heart Project Creative Studio is designed to produce media with thousands of contributions on every project and grants ownership of our shared creations. That is, I don't even know what I just read. But let me open up the website. Maybe the website explains a little bit further. JM, we just went through Terra Nullius. I thought it's an interesting one. I just don't know how to invest in it. I think the 2015 mints, I think there's 2 or 3 of them, is pretty cool. So how does this work? The Heart Project is releasing a collection of 10,000 NFTs living on the blockchain as collectibles. The Heart character has 235 unique attributes, which has been plugged into a computer-generated AI with the possibility of creating over 1 trillion different combinations. Each Heart NFT is one of a kind based on its combination of characters. Okay. How does it work? I don't know. Heart Project community creates a music video with Gene Dawson. Heart Project community makes a zine. The Heart Project community creates a video game. It looks like some sort of a community that are focused on building stuff together. Not my style of art, I will say that. Maybe there's something more to this. Let's go check out Gary V. Let's see what Gary V said. Gary V. I can't see where he said something about it. He said something about Control F hearts. No, maybe people just saw his wallet buy some. No, I haven't heard of the Bone Society. 10,000 one-of-ones. Plasma Bears going nuts after Gary V's tweet yesterday. Only 1,209 full bears are in existence and less than 300 left on the market. He just bought it. Cranksy says he just bought it like 15 minutes ago. Really? Okay. Activity. It would have been under Gennady, right? Yeah. I think people are tracking his wallet. Actually, I should know because We have a wallet tracker in the Medikey Discord. All right, it's in the locked section. My bad. All right, guys, that's pretty much it. Gary V focused on Christie's auction. Last thing, the Gennady account. All right, fine. Let's go to Gennady. Gennady. That's it, right? Oh, that's not the one. I hope this is the one. 3,100 collected. Seems like it is. We all know that. I think this is the account. So it looks like he bought one for 0.4 Ethereum. He likes to just buy stuff. So until I'm not sure his conviction on this, but he looks like he just bought one. But man, he gets a lot of stuff. Look at this transfer to Gennady. People just sending him a ton of NFTs. How much does he actually buy? How much does he actually buy? Sales. 25 minutes, 3 days ago. Looks like he buys 3 to 4 a day. Wonder Woman, women and weapons. Women and weapons. Avastars. Looks like he bought some Avastars. What our friends for on-chain monkeys. 17 days ago. Cat. That's pretty cool. All right. Pretty active. Let's go through one last thing. We do know that the Curio Cards auction is coming up. Curio Cards, Christie's. So Curio Cards is got 27, 28, and 29 started a physical artwork. Each piece was created by many people working together following a generative process and released under the pseudonym Marisol Vengus. Yes, we do know that the auction is coming up. 4 days till auction. So there's 4 days, guys, till Curio Cards are going to be sold at Christie's. The whole set will be sold at Christie's, and also a big set of the art blocks, generated art, will be sold at Christie's. Now, from what I hear, it is the first the first auction at Christie's that will be done in Ethereum, which is pretty historic if they go on to do more auctions in Ethereum. So that's coming up in about 4 days. The Curio Cards, let's go check out Curio Cards real quickly. I think there is still a long time until prices start to increase. There's just too many whales in Curio Cards. There is still a very consistent volume. So as long as this line is going sideways, and as long as there are bars of volume, you can see here 69 sold, 76 sold, 106, 88, 83, 73, 72, 99. As long as that's not dipping to like under 20 or 10 a day, that means that the interest that keeps coming will keep pushing the price up eventually. So I think, and eventually we'll have another one of these events. So as long as this keeps going, we will have another one of these events. That's just data. That's just how the nature of this space and how it works. And the reason is because of what happens during this process. And I've gone through it probably 10 times in streams, but I'll do it again because I love talking about it. But this graph is pretty much the same as the CryptoPunks graph. Sideways actions for a while, a big surge of interest. Sideways action for a while, a big surge of interest. Because during this sideways action, what happens is the whales are actually selling their massive positions to new people that are non-whales. So as that distribution gets better, there's more people that enter the community. And if that whale that's sitting on, say, 1,000 Curio Cards comes, and that 1,000 Curio Cards over 30 days gets distributed to maybe 300 new people that go on to buy 3 to 4 each, then that's 300 more people that have come into the space from one person. So that one person is left, but 300 people have come into the space that are now part of the Curio Card community that will not sell everything. So some of them might sell, many of them won't sell. So as that happens during these distribution phases, then eventually this spike happens as that wave of interest reaches some sort of a climax point. So we are still at a point where there are many whales. So if you click on berries, for example, and I click on this, you can see there is someone that owns 105 berries. The Lord Flash Heart owns 105 berries. LFH, which is his other account, I think, owns another 100 berries. So you can see this one's also Lord Flash Heart, right? So there's 2 accounts that own pretty much 200 berries, and you can see here that he is actively selling. So he still has 200 of them to sell. So there's still a lot of, I guess, sell pressure coming from you know, these whales like this. So 200, if 4 or 5 sell every single day, probably take another 20, maybe a month or two until we really start to see good distribution with the Curio Cards project, unless there are some massive spikes of interest and people suddenly come in and buy the crap out of them. Those will get whales away from this space, but yeah, there are definitely some whales in this space. Again, if I click on book and I click on the distribution, you can see that there's 293. So this person owns 293 of them. So again, massive whales that will take some time to offload their positions. Some of them, and this is the last thing I'll end it on, but some of these aren't owned by whales. So for example, the painting, these are way better distributed. If I were to click that painting, there's 948 owners out of 1,600. There's 40 of them. So you can see there's non-whales. There's not 100, 200. There's 40, 37, 36. So it's much better distribution. But yeah, those other NFTs, the other cards need to reach this sort of distribution metrics for the price to go up. So until we start to get to that sort of a percentage, I don't think it'll go up too much. I think we're going to be stuck at the 1 to 1.5 Ethereum mark for another 1 to 2 months, which is fine. Because again, as long as there's consistent volume coming in, these sort of events are a little bit, these sort of events are unavoidable. They happen. This is exactly what happened with CryptoPunks. All right, guys, I am done. It is 10 a.m. Congratulations to the winner of our Medikey Edition 4. I think we're giving away another 3 to 4. Remember, tomorrow at exactly 8 a.m. Melbourne time. I don't want to get that wrong, so let's quickly open up this thing. At exactly 8 a.m. tomorrow Melbourne time, 6 p.m. EST, 10 p.m. UTC, 29th, we're going to be launching the Medikey, right? It'll be for sale, 7,500 of them. Buy it, jump into the space. I actually haven't told you guys about all the other stuff we're doing with the Medikey. I don't really want to create too much FOMO, so that there's going to be whales that come in and buy like 1,000 of them. So I'm just trying to wait till people get in, and then over the next 2 to 3 weeks after we release the Medikey, I'll be telling you guys about all the stuff we're doing. So congrats, good luck on this. Thanks for joining me today, and I'll catch you guys tomorrow on the stream at exactly the same time, 7 p.m. EST.